they get to go, man, you'll be surprised how many people just give up at a twinkling of an eye, man, because things ain't working out for them or they don't see. I see this me personally. I'm coming before y'all, man. Personally, it's just, man, it's enough. It really like it's so much. I'm gonna try to tell you, man. God has placed y'all in a situation where y'all don't understand. I want you to understand something. Like God is not a man that he should lie. Get what I'm saying? God is not a man that he will return, his word will return to him for. I want y'all to understand something, man, that through Christ all things are possible. I'm sorry, I'm reading the comment. It said, hey, I needed it today, friends. Everything is going good finally, but I need to stay focused and pray for the tunnel vision. And I got you. I'm gonna pray for you, man. Like honestly, I'm gonna pray for you. And it's just so profoundly like that's why I'm for my YouTubers, if this y'all first time watching my video, man, go hit that like, share, subscribe button, man. I thank everybody that tuning in over here on this channel, man. I thank y'all so much. I really do. And for the people on my Facebook page, man, I thank y'all for tuning in with me too because I'm on my YouTube page, man. Y'all go subscribe to my channel, man. And thank everybody who's watching on my YouTube page as well as my Facebook, and I'm uploading my Instagram as we speak too. So I want y'all to understand something, man. That my topic is today is trouble don't last long. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand. Thank you, thank you. A lot of people don't understand like when 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 they start going through something, man. It's not like God don't hear you. God value you. God understand exactly what you are going through. You did what I'm saying? What's up, shit? I'm to see you, man. I'm saying, like I said, I'm not really in a rush. I'm really not in a rush to share this word. I want y'all to understand something. Like, I want everybody who can in a hurry to share this word. You know what I'm saying? Because I understand that some people might still be at work. There might be some people who just getting out of work. Like I said, I wish I would have known earlier about well, I wish I would have been going live, but that I can go live. I'm trying to go live on this other thing, y'all. I am, boy, listen, I am new to this stuff, man, but I'm gonna get into it, man, and I'm gonna try to watch all cameras at the same time because I'm surrounded by like a lot of cameras right now, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So I do want I do want y'all to understand I'm on three different cameras. Three, I'm on my Facebook, my Instagram, and my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to come talk to y'all, man. I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, man. And we're gonna get into this thing, man. We're gonna get into it because a lot of people need to hear this. And to my Instagram followers, man, listen, if y'all, I'm on my YouTube GG Empire. I'm over there live, man. So if y'all new to the channel, man, y'all will hit that like, share, subscribe button. Welcome to everybody that's on my YouTube channel and Facebook. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to come before y'all, man, tell y'all, man, trouble do not last forever. Get what I'm saying? Trouble don't last forever. And how do I know? The word tells me so. Word has told me God is gonna forever cherish the things that I do. God is gonna be forever with me no matter how the situation doing. Hey, one on my YouTube. I want to tell y'all something, man. When the Bible tells us, let me cut this down. I want to tell you something. When the Bible said, "Put no trust in no man," we first of all we have to stop allowing the things that we are doing for God. We got to our environment. We have to protect who we are as a human being because one thing about it, God is not going to put no more on us than we can bear. But the thing is about the situation when we start that where it seems like nothing's going to work out in our best interest. That where it seems that everything we are trying to do and everything that we are pressing for, we don't see the hope in it. We don't see the faith in it. We don't see the things that God is trying to bring us out of because we are putting so much trust in man, and that's not what God told us to do. And so then we put ourselves in a situation that we have to blame God for the choice or the decision that we made. That's not true. The Bible told us, do not put no trust in no man. I don't care if it's a prophet, I don't care if it's the evangelist, I don't care if you're a pastor, I don't care. Your assignment is to hear God. And the thing is, we miss God being so caught up into the hurry. We miss God being so close to the assignment. That's crazy because what are you saying? This is what I'm saying. We be so focused on trying to complete assignment that we miss God. And then when we miss God, we want to blame things on Satan. It would never Satan. You put yourself in that situation sidetracked. You put yourself in that situation where you would that you miss Satan. I mean that you must listen to Satan. Oh, I gotta stay on this trail. I'm on the road. I'm on the ball. I'm going somewhere over here. Boy, everything looking good over here. That is not God. The Bible says, let me take this off my head, y'all. The word of God, the word of God says that my sheep know my voice and the stranger they will not follow. Hold on, y'all. I'm going somewhere with this. I'm going somewhere with this. Hold on 1 second. One of my cameras going dead. Hold on 1 second. Okay. We here. So I want to tell y'all something. Y'all stop listening to so many people that who does not have understanding of the word, the understanding of God. Y'all don't understand like to a point like listen. People is going to come into your life, work these things out for your good. I'm not doubting, and I'm not telling you not to believe what somebody's telling you. What I'm telling you, the Bible said, "My sheep know my voice." So, with that being said, if he said put no trust in no man, stop listening to every. You know what? And the problem is, stop going to so many people looking for a word or seeking for a word that you can get from God yourself. That's the problem. We put so much trust in a man. Whatever happened to the word of God on this live? I want to talk about your trouble is not going to last long. I got about 4, 5 Bibles, but this is the only Bible that I. The Lord is my shepherd, I should not. Lord is my shepherd, I should not want. Why do I want people in my life who don't want to be in my life? Why am I concentrating myself on trying to please people who don't want to be in my life? Why am I even chasing people who don't want nothing out of life? Why am I searching for something that's not even meant to be in life in this season? Why is I'm even seeking after things that not even prepared to be in my life in my season? You have to start wanting and get what you need in your life because when you want, you're asking for trouble. You now want. Stop wanting what everybody else you think is relationship goals. Stop wanting because you see other people out here with these nice cars and houses. It doesn't mean they can pay for it. Y'all stop running behind everybody else because everything else looking good. You got to start running behind everybody who you think is living this fabulous life is not real. Listen, the Lord is my shepherd, and I shall not want. And I like the next part of this situation. It said, He making me lie down in green pastures, grace. He make me lie down in favor. He make me lie down in peace and in joy. He maketh me lie down in the things that I don't have to ask him for because I'm following the will of God, that he will give me peace and comfort in the things that I need. He lays me beside still waters. Listen, still water. That's peace. I don't know about y'all, but sometimes when the trouble get hard, When the trouble seems like it's slamming it and pushing you out of the way. Oh, wait. He said, he lied me down still water. You have to remember, excuse me, Paul, not one Paul, Peter, was on the boat with Jesus. And it begins to flood. The water stood up over the boat. Peter was crying to David. I mean, crying to Jesus. Wake up, wake up. It's about to flip over. Jesus woke up and said, peace still. And the water calmed. That's fine, Tiffany. You can come in. But he said, peace be still. What he's saying, it doesn't matter how the storm is. You're always able to reach the Father. It doesn't matter what you are going through. You are always able to extend your hand to God. And he's always there. It doesn't matter what you're going through in your life. The water will be still because of who you are. If you proclaim that Jesus is your Lord and Savior of your life, then your Savior is always there. I love it. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. It doesn't matter what you're going through. Every time that you called on the Lord, he's there. He directed you. He gives you a peace that is outstanding. He helps you come out of that turmoil and brings life to you. He brings you out of those tough situations where you couldn't pay the bills. He make provision for you. He gives strength at your weakest hour. Mm. I hope somebody getting this. I hope somebody getting this. See, when you are about to lose hope, God is with you. Listen, I'm gonna share something with y'all. Listen, y'all. You can be doing fine and still need God. You can be in a perfect place of your and you still need God. You can have the finest things in life and you still need God. I want you to understand something. I want you to understand something. You ain't never too big to not to please God. You understand what I'm saying? See, I want you to understand something clearly and get it profoundly. You can be living your best life and you still need God. All because he blessed you yesterday don't mean he's going to give up on you tomorrow. Oh my God. Hey, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, yet I go through these storms, these dark places in my life. See, he didn't promise you that everything was going to be sweet. I want to tell y'all, man, and that's enough to preach on right there. Because things, you don't know why these demons attacking you. You don't know why you keep losing. You know where the next meal coming from. You don't know why people around you keep dying. You don't know why people around you standing getting locked up. You don't know why people talk about you and you doing all the right things that you think and acknowledge that you're doing right. Those old dark days. And in those dark days, God said, I'll never leave you, never forsake you. Mm. In those dark days, God's telling you, I'm raising up a group of people humbling their self, turning away from their wicked ways, just so they can hear my voice in this season of their lives. A lot of people ignore the signs. A lot of people ignore the miracles of what God have done for them. And those times that you are turning your cheeks, you're missing. I want you to understand something. that dark place that's in your life. You are the light in it. That moment that you're saying, God, I can't do it no more. God says somebody need to hear your voice. That moment when you're down and out and you don't know what's going to happen in the next hour or so, God, somebody need to hear your voice. That moment where you have given it all you can give, God said, yet stand, somebody need to hear your voice. When you're in that room crying at night and don't know why you up, many are called and few are chosen. God allowed you to go through those situations because God is elevating you. Called people can do what they want to do. Chosen people have to do what God called them to do. Called people don't have options. They don't have options. A lot of people be going through so much saying, oh, I love God. I love the word of God. But they don't want to do the ministry of it. They don't want to put in the work for it. The Bible said the labor is plentiful. The harvest is plentiful, my bad. The harvest is plentiful, but the labors are few. Everybody wants some, but don't want to put nothing in. But we quit to judge people. Why it seem like they ain't going through nothing? Why it always seem like they living their best life? Why is always every time I turn around, sister or brother buying something? I can't wait till I get to that point. Well, God has not ordained your feet to go there yet. The thing that they work so hard for is going to be given to you, basically handed to you with no pressure. We can't focus on somebody else's blessing. We have to focus on what God has for us. When we start focusing on what means more to us, we can live better. We're gonna do better. But the thing is that we can't be afraid to go through them dark days. We can't be afraid to go through weary days. We can't be afraid to go through things in life thinking everything is going to be sweet. No, when Jesus was hung on that cross, he said, I kept the curses back for you. He wasn't scared to die. There was a sacrifice that he gave. And now that you are here, it expands you different. What you different that you ain't got to give up nothing? What make you so different that you didn't have to sacrifice nothing? Sometimes we have to work 2 jobs just so our family don't struggle. But it don't last long. It don't last long. I mean, 7 days a week in church. It taught me to do that just so I can get where I'm at today. A lot of people can't do that. A lot of people can't withstand it, and I'm not telling you to do it, but what I'm telling you is you have to follow what assignment that God has for you. Some of us are our only hope for our family. Some of us are our only attitude to take our family higher to where they need to be at. I will fear no evil, for they are with me. Thy rod and staff have comforted me. If God put that upon you, He can bring you out of it. God is going to protect you. Everywhere you go, there's a staff around you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. We can't be afraid to do what we want to do when we serve a high God. We can't be afraid to go through trouble thinking that God is not going to be with us. We can't be afraid of letting people go. We can't be afraid of walking off on a job and we know that God is our security. How can you come of God and you're scared? You have to put it in your spirit that God is going to be with me. God is going to honor me. God is going to turn this thing around for my good. I am the head, not the tail. I am above and not beneath. Everything that lasts shall be first. So you gotta go through something before you get to the start or the beginning of the process. They said, what you say? They said we started from the bottom, now we here. I started from the street, now I'm here. I had a whole nother mindset. I stopped saying all the negative thought that would hinder my blessings from myself because of what my trouble looked like. We all got troubles, but our troubles don't have us. We got to learn how to shake them things off. Trouble don't last long. A lot of us got so many testimonies, and half of us don't even share them. Lord knows I have been through it. We all been through it. Don't be afraid to share nothing with nobody. If somebody walk up and talk to you, even though they have the wrong intention, man, listen, tell these folks, listen, it's gonna work itself out. And as they continue to talk to you, I want you to understand something. Start telling these folks what you've been through. They gonna start looking at you like, we get delivered by the word and by the word and the blood of our testimony. By the blood and the word of our testimony. No. Don't be afraid of your trouble. One thing I learned, can't nobody talk about you if you put it out there. If you put your, I ain't gonna say business, but if you put yourself out there to a point where nobody, and you ain't scared of what nobody say about you, I want you to understand something. You can't talk about me when I already talked about myself. See, I'm delivered. Can't nobody talk about me, and can't nobody say nothing that I ain't already said already. See, I'm delivered. I ain't got nothing to hide. Nothing. But listen, your troubles. Nobody know you going through, nobody know what you are going through if you don't never open your mouth. If you don't never say nothing, how could anybody help you? How can anybody even extend a hand to you when you ain't never open your mouth to nobody? How? You got people dying this year alone. You got so many people dying, and some of these people ain't even made peace with their families. Some of these people who they was connected to wishing that they can get another chance just to make it right. That's trouble. That can't be fixed no more. You let somebody leave you with blood on their hand. Come on, man. Every day that you wake up, you got a chance to get it right. Every day that God allow you and spare your life, you got another day to get it right. Listen, my job now is every day to make somebody put a smile on somebody's face. Every day. Every day. I don't care who you is. I don't care if you don't even like me. My job is to put a smile on your face. Because I don't care how you feel about me. You're not gonna dictate what my day is gonna be. I don't care how much you do not like me. You're not gonna dictate how my day is gonna go. It's one thing that the Bible tells you. Those who anchor you controls you. I'm not about to let no trouble control me. I'm not about to let my problems control me. I'm not. I'm not. I'm not. You should let nobody or nothing controls you. No bill, no landlord, no food, no gas, no car, no boyfriend, girlfriend, wife, side P, whoever. Don't put no trust in nobody but God. If God gave it to you, it means to bring peace in your life. If God done it, it's for him to be glorified. A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand that you control your destiny. Whatever you want to happen, just tell the Father. A lot of us just go running our mouth to other people. People who it crazy because we share our deepest secrets to Satan. And you got your business get everywhere. You wonder why things ain't working out for you. These people are praying against you. These people don't want to see you successful. If you notice, it's sad. But the people on top don't fool with the people on the bottom because they're not going to get it. They're not going to understand that if one of y'all who watching my channel or on my live, if one of y'all make it to be a successful multimillionaire, I can guarantee you, out of all the hard work and success that you have came out of and then got to, you're not gonna go back and go deal with somebody who don't have no ambition. You're not gonna take advice for a person who don't have nothing like that. Not talking business. Why? Because you're going to see that their ambition does not add up to nothing that they say. And it's crazy when you make it, it's always the people on the bottom trying to control your life. Well, if you got so much gain, why you have not been successful yet? This what I'm not getting. If you follow the will of God and the purpose of God on your life, God is going to work it out. Seek and you find. Everything that you need is in the will of God. Everything that you're searching for is in the will of God. People, it's time for us to wake up and stop dwelling so much. Stop dwelling so much in our mess. Especially when God, we get so complacent. We get so complacent, and I don't understand it. But I want to tell y'all, man. I want y'all. This is not the end. This is not the end. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all keep me 1 minute, and I'm gonna close it out, y'all. Because most people don't even get this right now. It say, oh, I'm over here at chapter 26, and this is the part I like right here. And this is the part I like right here. Uh-oh, y'all wait a minute. Okay. It says, mm, thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemy. Thou anointest my head with oil, and my cup running over. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Listen, y'all. He telling you, after this dark cloud is over our life, after we accomplish everything that we're supposed to in that turmoil of our life, he said God is going to make you stronger. He's going to bring you out of that situation. He's going to bless you for not giving up. He's going to honor everything that you suffer with. A lot of people like to talk about Job, but y'all don't know the real story of Job. The sacrifices of him taking Job, listen, y'all. He chose Job. He said, how you try my faithful servant. So Job was minding his business. Job was just chilling. And then boom, things just started happening. Job didn't ask for that trial. Job didn't ask to go through no warfare. Job was minding his business. Job understood that here come warfare. I've been doing something right. I've been seeking God for some things, and God said, "Hey, you tried my faithful servant." And because God chose Job, He knew Job wouldn't give up. What I'm staying in the word, y'all. I want y'all to hear me. See, the day that I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. See, Job knew it was time to war again, but Job wasn't discouraged about his troubles. Job said, "Okay, God, I've been asking you for elevation. Okay, God, I've been asking for more expectations of your hand, of your heart and your mind, God, not your hand." He said, "Okay, God, I see Satan is slipping in." He said, "But I will not give up." He said, "I know that I'm going to go through some things because I've been asking for some things." He knew that it was all over. The best part is yet to come. He was not discouraged on what happened like we do. He wasn't so concerned about, okay, I lost my kids. She ain't hurt. I lost my horses. Oh, it hit me again. Mm. They done knocked all my houses down that I've been working for years and for decades, and they're not appreciating the things and the value that I've been. Okay, here's another knock. The Bible said, boom, 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 boom. Oh, all your crop has been destroyed. Mm. But why is it when we begin to go through things, oh, Aunt Sally's talking about me, God. Fix it, God. Whoop them. The supervisor talking about fire me, God. I'm sick and tired of this. The kids won't listen, Jesus. Mm. That's what we do. That's what we do. See, the thing is crazy because Job said, "Okay, God, I see you. Let me pray a little harder. Okay, you took my kids. Let me go fast. Okay, you took my crops and my oxen and all my cattle." He said, "Now let me go on a 3 day fast with nothing but water." Hmm. He said, "Okay, God, I see. Now you turn to my wife against me. After you have done all you can do." The Bible said, "Just stand." We get in a place when people start talking about us, we want to talk back. We want to curse the person that was cursing us. We want to knock the person's head off who we ask God to deliver. Hmm. We want to break ties and curse others who don't understand who you are in the first beginning. So what makes you different than them? How can you fix your mouth and ask God for anything and you yet turn around and curse him? God, I just want to be rich. This is my part. God, even if you don't make me rich, God, make me wealthy. You don't even get nobody enough to be. You don't even feed the homeless people that are outside of your house, and you ask for God to make you wealthy. When the last time you had a business and you gave somebody a discount? When the last time you just took somebody home and say, "You know what? Is this on me? I just want to bless you today." When the last time you left a tip at a restaurant, not $5, not $10, and say, "God, you know what? This person gonna need this." When the last time you ever went and somebody was behind you, a whole stranger, and you like, "Hey, let me buy your grocery today." When was the last time you ever just called somebody out of the blue and say, "Hey, I just want to bless you"? But we always we looking to be wealthy. Wealthy people give. That's how they always get, and that's how they always never want for nothing because they give. Stop looking for expectation you need to have because you don't get stuck in poverty. That's another reason why a lot of us ain't gonna elevate spiritually and financially anyway. The Bible said much is given, much is required. So if God gave you a little, then you break off a little for somebody else. So somebody sowed a seed in my life. I sowed a seed in somebody else's life. Somebody bought my food. I bought somebody else's food. What's the problem? That's why you are constantly in certain troubles of your life because nobody taught you or you don't get the method or how you should stay blessed. But let us talk about money. We talk about money, oh, the church get quiet. It is not about money, y'all. That is materialistic things. I like paying for it, paying for folks' food behind me in the drive-through. Enjoy it because they wasn't expected. Of course, they were not expected. Listen, I done bought so many people grocery. I could be at McDonald's. I can give, listen, my stuff can be like $2. And somebody behind me, I leave folks a whole 20. A whole 20 and I tell them, hey, whatever that person get, buy. Whatever they don't spend, you keep it. Come on. How you supposed to come out of your trouble when you are not giving God anything to work with? How can you ask for peace when you don't pray for nobody? How can you sit with your mindset and say, God, deliver me from myself when you ain't even took yourself to the altar? Or when you get to the altar, you feel like you got a grudge against your own self, like you too prideful or too boastfully to tell God your trouble. God already knows what you're going through. You be a bigger person and you tell him what's going on. How, Lord, give me you. God don't want your filthiness. That's unpleasing to him. Who told y'all? Who told y'all that? Who told y'all that? You have to when you go before God and pray. What's going on? Tell my son how bad you really need him to move. How can you sit here and say, "Oh, I talk to God every day"? Matter of fact, let me just help you out. God ain't trying to hear you. Whatever you need, he said, go through my son first. Go through my son first. Tell my son what it is that's bothering you. Tell my son what it is that you need. Because God like this. God is chilling like, okay, here they go again. Let's say I ring on the just as well as the unjust. But there's a protocol that God go by. God don't accept anything. My people, how can you ever elevate? How can you ever? How can you ever to get breakfast? Or I'm gonna cash out you a couple of dollars. Or what you need today, bro? You need some? I'm at work. Hey, bro, let me buy that for you. It's not that I'm looking for nothing or doing it for no attention. Is I know I'm asking God for something. That means I have a relationship with God that I can say, how you ain't sold nothing to even be wealthy with. How so? A dog was there around you, a cat, like I told you, they ain't always about money. You can pour wisdom into a person, they'll stick with you. And the thing is, thank the Holy Ghost. Y'all, uh, the way y'all dress. Listen, your bless somebody with it. Bless somebody with things that you doing and wish that they have it. And it take, you know what? You can't really. I gave people clothes off my back. I gave people clothes out of my closet. I didn't do it for no publicity. You ain't never had it. Here you go, bruh. Here you go, bruh. Right. Your president days that you just really want to just kick it with them, just told you. Man, listen. Y'all gonna stay in y'all mess to y'all until y'all get it right. Y'all troubles gonna stay there. Until y'all really understand the fact that whatever the situation that you're facing and you wondering why I keep coming around, you need to understand your self-evaluation. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, listen. Like, understanding what it is that causing y'all to be in trouble. If you haven't listened, y'all, perfect example. I ain't gonna hold y'all time. I've been on here almost an hour. We could just tap on finance. If y'all having financial issues, okay, God, okay, y'all, business to grow. That's crazy. Somebody buy a necklace from you. Necklace, I should say. Say it's spend like $30 with you. Throw them an extra gift in them. They like, oh, you gave me too much. No, it's a gift. Whether you believe it or not, that person will come back with you. And that person, life, that's that word. But the thing is, it was your heart that was in it. Listen, I remember I was selling shirts, my own brand of shirt, $25. You heard me. Give me 30. Give me 30. I was selling for $25. I gave you two for 30. Somebody that came and blessed me with a seed just because. just out of the blue. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. Listen, man. God has a way of dealing with you. Financial free give. Um, let me rephrase that. Give from your heart. Give from your heart and expecting nothing back in return. You pray on whatever that you are doing. I, I think I've been number one, the most humble person at my job. The most positive person at my job. And I know these people don't like me. That's the reward of it. It's to a point they might not even like you, don't even understand no more why I don't like you. Love and kindness have I drawn thee. I noticed y'all been following me on my YouTube, Instagram, and on my Facebook. I hashtag rich boy. I'm rich. I'm rich. I carry myself like I'm rich. Don't that y'all saw. I had nothing but God. I want y'all to understand something. If your love life ain't right, love, love on God even harder. If you need a breakthrough in financial, so speak Jesus. Don't tell that to yourself. In the buy land and you out here starting a business, or if you already got your business, everyone listen, I need some more help. Walking your business, and you know, I need some more help in here. And people are buying up all my jewelry. I need somebody else who can help me with. I need somebody who gonna help me manage my people that's out here in this lobby. Listen, y'all don't. It's people. It's personal business. I don't even see how you like come up to $200 in food.